Welcome to That Money Show. I'm your host, Milton Lawrence. On today's show, we're going to be talking about mindset and attracting money and how you can get more of the green stuff. Also, some resources for making and saving money.
It's just to help you out. Talk about profit, gang.
Welcome back. Today's show is titled Prosperity is Something You Do. Prosperity is something I do. And I'm going to make this very, very personal and ask you to tap yourself in the chest with your finger and say, John or Joan or whatever your name is, your prosperity is up to you. When you realize your prosperity is up to you, then you take the power away from conditions and circumstances, and you're not dependent on what, say, the president does or does not do. Most people vote for a particular candidate hoping that person will get laws passed that will help make them rich. When George Bush was running for president, he said, if I'm elected president, I'm not going to give you nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take from you what the Democrats gave to you. And people were boiling over. But you see, I'm not the one trying to get something for nothing. In fact, what people get for nothing, they value it the same. But I've got some good news. I have found the way to get to the top. The way to get to the top is to get up off of your bottom and start heading towards the top. The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. Another thing about success is that success is an inside job. You must become a good land tiller. You must till the fields of your mind. Success is not going to happen for you on a job until, first of all, success happens in your mind. Success is not going to happen for you in the world until, first of all, success happens in your mind. Another thing, as you begin to do your inside work, run and tell no one. Why? Because people will give you negative advice free of charge. That means even those closest to you. In fact, if your hopes and dreams are giant, other people's negative advice becomes giant killers. There's a story of three frogs who went swimming in a deep mud hole one day as the other frogs stayed and played on dry land. The frogs decided to leave and they got tired. Each time they tried to jump out the hole, they failed. The other frogs kept yelling, just give up. Finally, the two frogs succumbed and keeled over dead, heart failure. But the last frog just kept on trying. And one last exhaustive effort, he jumped up out of the hole. Now, you would think the other frogs would be happy, but instead they approached him in an almost admonishing tone and said, why did you put us through this? You should have just gave up. The victorious frog said, what? I'm deaf. I thought you guys were cheering me on. You must hear only what you need to hear and become deaf to the prophets of doom. Now we all have them old cell phones laying around and other gadgets just lying around collecting dust. There's a place you can turn them in and get cash. It's called Gazelle.com. From old cell phones to movies, go to the site, enter information about the item, and they'll tell you what you'll get. They will send you a box with shipping already paid. They'll wipe all the data clean for you, but it's a good idea if you do it yourself beforehand. Now, as far as saving money, you've all probably seen the infomercial for Magic Jack. It's a cool little item that plugs right into your USB port on your computer, and you can talk as long as you want for free, local or long distance, for the princely sum of $20 a year. You can't beat it. When you buy Magic Jack, the initial cost is $40, $20 for the jack and $20 for your first year's service. You can purchase it at quite a few known retail outlets. Go to their website at magicjack.com. On the next episode, we're going to be looking at how companies nickel and dime us to the tune of billions of dollars a year. You can bet your last money. Being broke damn sure ain't funny. I'm Milton Lawrence, and that's it for The Money Show. We'll see you next time.
It's just to help you out. Talk about profit, gang.